Hiya, so if we were in school, we would be looking at the 6 times table on a counting stick. But because we're not and we're at home, I'm going to have to be a little bit creative and I'm going to use this bit of wood instead. So let's start with 1 times 6. 1 times 6 is 6. I'm going to tell you that because you should know it. 1 times 6 is 6. Can you double 6? Well done. Double 6 is 12. So I know that 2 times 6 is 12. 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 6 is 12. Can you double 12? What is 2 lots of 12? Well done if you said 24. 2 lots of 12 is 24. I know this because if I double the 1s, 2, I get 4, and if I double the 10s, 1, I get 2. 6, 12, 24. But is 24 3 times 6? Well, no, because 12 was 2 times, and I've doubled that. 24 is 4 times. So how can I find what 3 times 6 is? Well, let's think. I could count on 6 from 12, or I could count back 6 from 24. Let's count on 6 together. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. So 3 times 6 is 18. I'm going to ask you something a bit trickier now. Can you double 18? 2 lots of 18. 2 lots of 18 is 36. Because 2 lots of 8 is 16. 2 lots of 1 is 2. But don't forget that 1 from 16. 36. Because 18 was 3 times 6, when I double it, what have I just found? I found 6 times 6. So how can I find 5 times 6? I can think of 2 ways at the moment using the numbers that we have here. I think we could either count on 6 from 24, or we could take away 6 from 36. Both are quite nice, aren't they? Think about your number bonds to 10. What's 4 add 6? 10. So this must be the next multiple of 10. If this is 24, the next multiple of 10 is 30. Well done. Taking away 6 would also be quite nice because look, I have 36. I have 6 in the ones column. So when I take away those 6, I'm going to be left with a placeholder, 30. Now, let's think about what we can do next. 1 times 6, 2 times 6, 3 times 6, 4 times 6. Can I find 7 times 6 by doubling? I can't. Can you double 24, please? Well done. Double 24 is 48. How many lots of 6 is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 6 is 24. What's 2 lots of 4? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 6 is 48. Again, how am I going to find what comes between 36 and 48? Well, we did it here, we did it here. We could either add 6 or subtract 6. I quite like them both, to be honest, because 6 add 6 I know is 12. So the ones column would be a 2. But also I know what 8 times 6 is because I know the difference between 6 and 8. 6, 7, 8. I think it's 42. But let's count to check. This time, let's count down from 48. 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. Brilliant. So I've got 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times and 10 times. Well, let's start with 10 times, shall we? All numbers that are multiples of 10 end in what digit? Well done. They end in a placeholder. They end in a 0. So we know it's going to end in 0. I know that when I multiply by 10, 6 times 10, this number moves one place to the left. I also know that 10 times is double 5 times. So let's use the 30. What's 2 lots of 30? Well, what's 2 lots of 3? 3 add 3 is 6. So what's 30 add 30? Well done, 60. So our final number here, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. Well, I know it's going to be in the 50s because I'm only 2 away from 50. So I could count on 6. Or I could subtract 6. Now, because this is a multiple of 10, 60, and I know my number bonds to 10, I think I can work this out quite easily. Because 6 add what is 10? Good, 4. Therefore, there's going to be a 4 in the ones column. 54 is 9 times 6. Okay, let's say our 6 times table all together. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. 9 times 6 is 54. And 10 times 6 is 60. Let's try that again, but this time I'm going to remove some of the numbers. I'm going to remove 60. I'm going to remove 6. And I'm going to remove 30. Because you should know 1 times, 5 times, and 10 times. Here we go. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6 is 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. 9 times 6 is 54. And 10 times 6 is 60. Well done. Do you think you could do it backwards? Let's start with 10 times 6. 10 times 6 is 60. 9 times 6 is 54. 8 times 6 is 48. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 6 is 36. What's 5 times 6? 30. 4 times 6 is 24. 3 times 6 is 18. 2 times 6 is 12. And 1 times 6 is 6. Well done. Do you think we can remove any more? I'm going to remove 2 times 6. Because I think you know that when you do 6 add 6, you get 12. I'm also going to remove 36. Because if you know that 5 times 6 is 30, then you know 6 more. Are you ready? Let's try again. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. 9 times 6 is 54. And what was 10 times 6? 60. Well done. Do you think we could remove any more? How about 18? 6, 12, 18. Repeat after me. 6, 12, 18. Okay. How about 54? What do you think? It's 6 less than 10. 6 add 4 is 10. I think I can remember those facts. Here we go. There's quite a lot here, isn't there? I'm going to do it once and I'll say the numbers out loud for you, the answers. The second time, I'm not going to say the answers at all and I expect you to. Here we go, together. 3, 2, 1. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. 9 times 6 is 54. And 10 times 6 is 60. Let's see if you can do that now without me telling you the answers. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. 1 times 6 is 2 times 6s, 3 times 6s, 4 times 6s, 5 times 6s, 6 times 6s, 7 times 6s, 8 times 6s, 9 times 6s, 10 times 6s. Well done. Okay, I'm going to remove 2. So we're left with one number here, 48. Let's see how we do. Are you ready? Let's do it all together first. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. 9 times 6 is 54. And 10 times 6 is 60. Well done. If you manage to get that, absolutely fantastic, because it's not always easy. If you're still finding it hard, then you can go back through this video and watch it again. Remember those little tricks. If 1 times 6 is 6, then double 6 is 2 times 6. Double 6 was 12. So if 2 times 6 is 12, then actually that means that when I double 2 times 6, when I double the 12, I find 4 times 6. So 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, so I can remember all those little facts. There's one last one I want us to talk about. 10 times 6 was 60. 5 times 6 was 30. Because 5 is half of 10. What's half of 6? It's 3. 10 times smaller.